This is called a Delta printer. It's pretty old, it's used, and well, it doesn't look like it's gonna print very well. So Mike and I are gonna see if we can upgrade this thing, make it reliable, fast, and kind of see what happens. First step, we had to tear this thing down, and well, this thing was gross. The 3D printed parts looked terrible, so we pitched them. The wiring was just hanging off the tool head. The tie rods have play, they're loose. It's got a Bowden style extruder. We're not really sure what kind of freaking nozzle it is. If you know, drop it in the comments. All right, so what's the plan? We're going with a P1S nozzle. Obviously the bracket for this doesn't exist, so we're gonna have to design one. We want to get rid of these wheels, so we're putting linear guides on it. We're also going to need to deal with this Triggerilla board. Looks a little rough. We're gonna add a Big Tree Tech SKR mini board, and we're gonna upgrade the firmware to Clipper. Sweet and simple. After getting the base frame together, the first thing we decided to do was try and figure out these linear rails. We definitely wanted MGM 12s, but I accidentally ordered MGM 9s. It'd be the first of many mistakes. They're also a little short, but they'll work in the meantime. There was a problem with the power supply unit. It doesn't have one. Luckily, I had one in my box of parts, and we whipped up a design to mount it to the bottom of the frame. We found a mount online for the Big Tree Tech SKR Mini, printed that off and mounted it to the top, and then it was on to wiring. We wired our PSU up to the switch and a power adapter. We ran power wires up to the MCU. Then we ran wires from our MCU out to our tool head, our end stop switches, and our 3 stepper motors. Next up, we had to flash Clipper firmware onto our MCU, and we decided to use this old Chromebook for our Clipper host. With that, it was time to see if this thing would actually move. We started off by doing a stepper buzz test. Oh, I tried and faulted. We faulted out instantly because Mike and I had, well, we miswired the stepper motors. But after correcting that, we gave it another stepper buzz test. Next up, end stops. We ran a query end stops test, and we found that one of our end stops was triggered all the time. After poking around for a bit, we found a bad crimp, replaced it. It was time to try and home this bad boy. Sick. Phase 1 success. Now we gotta clean up all this damn wiring and put it into a loom. While I was taking it all apart to get it rewired, I decided to change the tool head design from Bowden to direct drive. After I buttoned up all the wiring and made it look halfway decent, it was time for a bed. This thing doesn't have a heated bed, which I see an issue with that in the future. But for right now, I just found some mounts online and slapped it on there. And it's done. Well, we still have to dial in our printer CFG and do a delta calibration. The printer CFG was pretty much copy and paste. Mike and I had to dial in the rotation distance for the cheap Amazon extruder. There it is, dude. Oh, the first schmoo. And re-reference the Big Tree Tech website for our inputs and outputs. Then there was the delta calibration. We used the Clipper documentation, and it was pretty straightforward. You basically just have to do a paper test, but in multiple locations on the bed. So probing the center point went pretty good, but that was about where the problem started. You see, Mike and I had made a whole bunch of assumptions about Delta printers, and most of them turned out to be wrong. Keep going. You're at 1.99999. Yeah, not even close. All right, so abort. Abort. We have to be able to go beyond the abort. We assumed that we didn't need our linear rails to go the whole length of the extrusion because we got carbon rods. Well, that wasn't the case. So we picked up all the balls that fell out of our linear guides, reinstalled the linear guides onto the linear rails, and lowered the linear rails so we could try again. Go down one more. I'm dragging. Ooh, that's not tight. Just a little bit. That's dragging. With our rails all the way down, we were able to successfully complete the delta calibration, and it was time to try to print. First thing we tried to print was a pressure advance test. Should go to 10 and then it should heat up. that schmaltz out of there.
Is that just
Little low.
brim? Is that a brim?
Yeah. Brim ears.
Looks good. Looks good
It's
now.
a little low. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's too low on that side. See that?
Oh yeah, it's like scratching the glass. Oh god. Oh god.
Still bad?
A little better. It's already building up. It's just them vibrating. Is it playing?
It didn't stick.
Oh no! Oh no!
So other than not having a heated bed, which kind of sucks for bed adhesion, our carbon rods were a little noisy, so we installed some rubber bands to try and dampen it. Then we reran our delta calibration to get a nice level first layer. Then we went back to trying to print a pressure advance test. Oh, purge our skirt, and these come down even more. That one looks good.
It's doing it.
So we definitely need a heated bed, but in the meantime, I just shut the fans off and that seemed to help. So this thing is functional, but it's far from done. We definitely need longer linear guides. We need a heated bed, among other things. But for now, it works pretty damn good. Peace out.